Congratulations on being named the new commissioner of the West Coast Conference.
Thank you. I appreciate it.
Now, those of us in the office know you very well within the West Coast Conference office. We know you very well. But for everyone else, tell us a little bit about you. What were you doing before you became the commissioner of the WCC?
Well, before I became the commissioner of the West Coast Conference, I actually was working here at the West Coast Conference as the Executive Senior Associate Commissioner, Chief Operating Officer, doing a lot of different things and pretty much touching every aspect of everything we do here at the conference office. And before I came here, a little under 2 years ago, I was at the NCAA National Office in Indianapolis, Indiana, and I was there for just about 16 years.
And your new role, what excites you most about being the commissioner?
Wow, that's a great question. There's a lot of things that excite me. Throughout the last several years of my career, I've aspired to be a conference commissioner, so this is a realization of that dream. What excites me about it really is this conference, and it is the West Coast Conference. It was really important for me when I left the national office to go to a place in which my values aligned with the values of the institutions at the conference office that I was trying to go to. And the fact now that I'm still working with the West Coast Conference, our institutions, our student athletes, and other leaders within our conference really excites me. I believe we do a lot of things right as they relate to college athletics, and we have a great group of student athletes here, and we have a great opportunity to continue to make our mark on Division I college athletics.
And one of the things we've seen over the last several years is just the West Coast Conference really becoming a national conference. How do you think it can continue that rise?
We certainly can. I think we have a lot of challenges in front of us. There's a lot that's happening nationally, whether that's things within the NCAA governance realm or it's things that are even happening within intercollegiate athletics and some of the legal issues that are out there that could very well change that environment that we're working in. But that being said, it comes down to how our institutions view the holistic student-athlete experience and putting the programs at our campuses in a position to be successful. And at a conference, at the West Coast Conference office, we have a role and responsibility to really help our institutions in that regard.
Looking forward, just over the next year, short-term goals, what do you think are your goals over the next year?
As I said, there's a lot of things that are happening nationally. Many of those issues, I think, really are going to dictate or we may not have as much control of those outcomes, but we certainly have to make sure that we're part of those conversations. We're an important conference within that Division I landscape because of the success we've had in many of our sports, in particular men's basketball. So as that landscape changes around us, we have to be prepared to react accordingly. So over the course of the next year, it really is keeping our thumb on everything that's happening right there and being part of those conversations. Other things that we have to do, we're currently going through a strategic planning exercise with our members, and that needs to continue. And that's important because that really helps us identify what our priorities are as a conference and a group of institutions and where we are going to devote our energies behind that. So those are just a couple of things of where my focus is going to be over the next year.
All right, well, thank you so much. Congratulations on your new position as the Commissioner of the West Coast Conference. We are so excited to have you.
Thank you.